Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? My name is Thomas and I'm happy to welcome you at our weekly trading session. Today's topic is going to be a strategy called Horizon. This is one of our all-time classics and frankly I use it quite often. Like this strategy is very simple and usually it gives us a very good winning ratio. So I would say on average it's far more than 60%. And when you trade FTT mode, whenever you have more than 60% winning trades, that's almost a guaranteed way to make money on financial trading. So a few questions from our chat. I'm from India, but I live in Canada, but I have no permanent residence of Canada. Am I? Oh, wow. Please address, so Goldie Smith, Singh, please address your question to our KYC department because I think there might be some restrictions in trading from Canada. I'm pretty sure, but I cannot tell you exactly because I don't know all these nuances about KYC, and because, well, first of all, it's impossible to know everything, and second of all, everything constantly changes. So depending on the regulations, there are certain regulations, and we are an audited company, and we have to follow certain procedures. So the best way to find out whether you can trade or not is to ask them directly. Maybe you can upload your documents and maybe even write them a direct question, things like that. So yeah, I think yeah, well, frankly speaking, I don't know all the nuances. Okay, I know what I have to know for myself, and I know a lot about trading strategies, about fundamental, about technical ideas, things like that. And but when it comes to like KYC questions or like withdrawal deposits, I think now we have more than like 300 different payment methods available on our platform, talking about all the countries and everything. So in my opinion, it's like, for me, it's nearly impossible to know everything. Anyways, for me, gold is at 43%. Okay, so gold has 87% rate of return. Because I trade on expert status. So if you don't have the same number here on gold and you only have 43%, this usually means that you are currently on advanced level or service level or status, or you are at starter level. So if this is true, then yes, you can have a lower rate of return. So that's quite normal, I would say. Wow. Hi, Thomas. We want you to show us compensation system, please. All right. I will try to talk about it today as well. Now, let us get to trading strategies. So we click here on the indicators tab. Then we need to press trading strategies, and we need to find Horizon. All right, here it is. It is in the expert tab. There is a brief explanation. You can watch it on YouTube also. There should be English text with subtitles in your language, I think. And yeah, I just click on the enable strategy button, and here it is. So now, guys, let me give you a small explanation about this strategy and how this strategy works. Okay, I want to make them these lines a little thicker. I don't need signal line, and histogram, I want to make it as bright as possible, as thick as possible. All right, and in this strategy, what we need to find is, so the main signal comes from the two simple moving averages when they cross. So when they cross, when these two simple moving averages cross. So the first one has the period of 5 and the second one has the period of 22. So this one is called the fast one and this is the slow one. And we need to identify a moment when they cross. And when they cross, next thing we need to pay attention to is we need to check the position of the MACD indicator, so whether it's above or below this middle line, below this zero line. So whenever it's under the zero line, that's when we're gonna open trades in the downwards direction. We also need to watch for the Heikin-Ashi color. So the Heikin-Ashi color should be red in case of a down trade, and on the contrary, it has to be of green color, like somewhere here. So see, this is the exact moment when we were supposed to open a trade, because the first one, the 5 SMA, crossed the 22 SMA from bottom upwards, so in the upwards direction, and the MACD area was above the midline, above the zero line. And last thing was that Heikin-Ashi was green. So all three conditions were there, so we could open a trade. So now let me wait for a, yes, so it's about, they're about to cross. These two SMAs, they have not done it yet, but I think we're about to see it. All right, guys, it's not too late. Okay, so this crossing happened just maybe I would say like 2 candlesticks away or like 1 candlestick away. So AUD CAD, so the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, and this trade now I opened in the downwards direction because the 5 SMA, the fast one, the orange one, crossed the blue one in the downwards direction, and also the prevailing color of the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks was red, and the MACD area was way under the zero line. So the all three necessary conditions are there. So that gives me the full right to open a trade in the downwards direction, and so I did. That's what I did, and we can keep scanning which one. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and try GBP JPY. So I kind of, well, I would say it's fine because I was like looking at this current candlestick and it kind of looked green to me, but now it looks more red. So it doesn't have this big green body. That's the most important thing. And I also looked at the MACD, but the MACD line or area just recently went under the zero line, so that is even a stronger signal. So yes, the signal is there and the trade was opened. And yeah, and okay guys, now I don't really want to open a trade here on gold because oh no, hold on, I confused it. So I should be looking at the fast one. So that we need to see how the fast one crosses the slow one, not the other way around, not how the blue line crosses this one. So I would say yes, this is a good signal. This is a legitimate signal for a down trade here on gold. Why? Because the orange line, yes, exactly. Now, okay, guys. So now the picture is complete. So we have this 5 SMA crosses the blue one. The MACD area is under the zero line, so under this middle line, and also the red color prevails here. So trade in the downwards direction. So let's see how this one closes. 1 second to go, and we have a win here. Our first trade closed with the profit. And CHF JPY surging. So yes, green Heiken Ashi. The MACD is above the midline, and also the orange line is about to cross the blue line. Yes, we open the trade in the upwards. One thing I wanted to tell you about the compensation system. I remember the day before yesterday, right, on Tuesday, I unfortunately, due to some technical reason, and you know what's funny, that as soon as I ended the webinar, 2 minutes after I ended the webinar, it all started working. It all went back to normal. And I was like, wow, why is it happening to me? And but I was so excited about, so I wanted to show you this, like, wow, what's going on here? So GBP GPY, did it close with a profit or loss? Oh wow, no, it closed with a loss on the last few seconds. Oh well. So yeah, my plan was to show you this, I would say, like, approach where I would use different amounts on triple rebound. Unfortunately, I couldn't due to technical reasons, but I still have this webinar planned. So I will definitely show you this like way of money management where you use like different amounts of money. Okay. Also, guys, AUD USD. So this is a fresh signal, even though, of course, ideally I would want to have opened this trade on the previous candlestick when the signal was like the freshest one. But all right, what you're gonna do? Still, the signal is there. The Heiken Ashi is red. The moving average is crossed, and yeah, open the trade. And a trade on gold closes with a profit. CHF JPY, and so the Euro AUD, right? Bitcoin always looks pretty scary, because it can go up or down very fast. And also we have this 42,000 level mark, and there might be a pullback here. I don't know. Okay, what's going on here? So CAD CHF. Now let's wait a little bit before the MACD line goes above its midline, like somewhere here, and now's the time to open a trade. So my next trade was on, okay, so where I started trading here, CHF JPY. So CHF JPY closed with a profit. That was a good trade. And so the Euro AUD, all right, so this one closed. So that was my bull trap, so we can call it like this. That was a signal for an up trade, was a legitimate signal. But unfortunately, this trade closed with a loss. So even legitimate signals. So this only proves that there is nearly, well, not just nearly, this is completely impossible to have a 100% winning ratio on long distance. Yes, during certain phases of the market, you can really have up to 90% winning trades, 80% winning trades, but you cannot really have this on long distance, like when you trade for, you know, like 20 trades, 50 trades, 100 trades. So that is totally unrealistic. But at the same time, there is nothing wrong about it. And what is this? I would say this is like a counter. Okay. Well, I opened this trade. Hold on. CAD, CHF. Okay, guys, I want to cancel this trade because it definitely, it seems it has reversed and now it's going downwards. So when is triple rebound webinar? I think, well, definitely not tomorrow, but I will try and put it in the schedule for, I think Wednesday. So Wednesday would be a good time. Okay, guys, let's give it a try on Ethereum. So Ethereum in the upwards direction. So we have this recent moment of crossing. So these two SMAs have recently crossed. And the MACD was or is still so FTSE is dropping. Wow, okay, so maybe I'm a little bit too late for GBP CAD, so the pound against the Canadian dollar. How to trade an FTT? Well, in theory, it's simple. You just need to make a forecast, select the amount of money which you wanna invest in a trade, and then open a trade. But then the difficult part comes how you manage your like portfolio, how to what to do in case you have losses. And yeah, I mean, like on the one hand, it's very easy to trade. Like you don't have to. It's not rocket science. You don't really. I mean, like you can do some guesswork, and even with just guesswork, you can you still have a chance of winning. But like I would say that it is a difficult psychological endeavor. So trading is, and oftentimes it requires a lot of yeah, I would say like a lot of self-control, a lot of discipline. And how do you trade? Well, you need to learn a trading strategy. You need to have a money management. You need to have some money management rules. And I don't know, we need to have a deposit. We need to have some money to invest. What next? What next? And you need to have time. You need to have a laptop or a mobile device. But I think everyone now has mobile devices. So one more trade here on the euro against the US dollar, and this trade is now in the upwards direction. So these two, the green Heiken-Ashi candlesticks, the okay, so that was another bull trap on Ethereum, and now this might be a setup for a down trade. Okay, let's multiply this amount by 2 and let's open a trade in the downwards direction. So let's apply some money management techniques. So I do this reversal trade in the downwards direction. So NZD CAD, wow, it's just reversed. All right, I have 4 trades. Okay, I wanna wait how these trades close before I open any next trades, because I wanna see, yeah, some gold is surging. Some so we are 8 minutes away from the US markets opening. This is probably why we are having a little bit of extra volatility coming into the markets. And yeah, we can just sit and watch, sit and relax a little bit, because yeah, I have this 5 legitimate setups, 5 legitimate trades that unfortunately closed with a loss. So let's wait. So nice. This trade closes with a profit. And something happened to the Euro USD. I just don't understand what exactly happened. 2 seconds to go. All right. Very, very sharp movement. 20 seconds to go on Ethereum. A good question from John. How can someone break out from a loop of having 50 win and 50 lose, so 50-50 winning ratio? Well, that's a difficult, difficult. It's not a difficult question. It's all about patience. It's all about practice. And all you need to do is you need to try out different trading strategies. You need to practice different strategies and see and find those strategies that have a good winning ratio, and strategies that, all right, I'm just looking at these trades, like why my trades closed with a loss and these ones would have closed with such a good profit. That's always misfortune of the markets. So yeah, I would say that try different trading strategies, but the most important thing is to always pay attention to your winning ratio, and it's all about conducting your trading journal, because usually if you know your mistakes, if you know when and why you're losing, I would say most of these mistakes can be easily avoided and can be easily eradicated, as long as you really know your strengths and weaknesses. All right. 5 minutes away from the US markets opening. Euro GBP. So don't like these trades, because a pullback will definitely follow after such a surge. So it is always quite dangerous to open trades when the price just goes high like this. So you would always want to wait. You always want to wait maybe for a little pullback here. All right, so let's have a look at DAX. Okay, I think DAX index, so the German index, should be fine. So 1 minute to go. GBP CAD is also dropping. That's what I need. Even though we have this level of support, we are trading quite close to it, right next to it. Which is your regular trading strategy? My regular trading strategy is levels. It's Jack Tar, it's Safari, it's Kind Martin, it's Triple Rebound. I would say that's it. 4 or 5 trading strategies is more than enough for successful trading. You don't really need to have 10 trading strategies. So these are my good old friends that have been helping me to trade for a very long period of time. And yeah, I can DAX should close with a profit. That's a nice one. So question from Victor. He closed our accounts and refused to pay us. When are you going to pay us? I don't know what you're talking about. So please ask. I don't know. Not me. I don't do anything to accounts. I trade on my accounts, and all I do is I analyze the financial markets and I open trades. I risk with my I risk my own money, and at the same time my so risk that I bear in trade and converts into profits over time. So if you have enough patience and enough discipline, you can really make money on the financial markets. And well, yeah. So it's not a secret. Okay, guys. I think we should wait for just maybe 2-3 minutes before the U.S. markets open, because I think we are going to have a little bit, not just a little bit, but a lot of volatility coming into the markets. So I don't really want to risk now, because I don't really understand. I don't have this idea where the markets are bound right now, especially on the US opening. So usually 2-3 minutes after the markets open. Question from Dishant. Sir, I lost around $20 while using this. Well, I guess this strategy. Using strategy, I guess we are talking about this strategy. Um, so this can happen, and with any strategy you can either win or make money. And so my suggestion would be to open at least 50 trades or 100 trades with any given strategy, with this one or with Kind Martin or with your own trading strategy, and see the results. So you need to measure your success rate, because by opening 10 trades and it is not statistically enough to make a judgment about this or that trading strategy, because I would say that only after, well, at least, so the very minimum is 50 trades. So after you open 50 trades with one strategy or another, that's when I would say, like, yeah, maybe we can come to some conclusion about this or that trading strategy, but not less, definitely not less. All right, guys. Gbp USD. So see, there was a signal for a down trade, but due to the US markets opening, the price the quote went up. All right. So time for a few more trades now. So the markets have more or less come down, and so yes, this is a totally crazy situation. Always happening at 4:30 GMT plus 3, my local time, and the markets just go crazy for these. So usually 2-3 minutes before the US markets open and 2-3 minutes after. So you've got to be very, 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 very careful about trading, about opening trades during that time. So Bitcoin surging, wow. So 42,000 now, so almost half of a percent up within a few minutes. So DAX has also gone up. All right, going back to the beginning of the list of assets. So one thing about such trading strategies where we have two moving averages and we get the signal when they cross. So sometimes for a few minutes you will not have any signals. So that is totally fine. That's just how it is. And yes, finally I have a trading signal. Commodity composite index. How many trades are good to make in a day? Well, it depends, because some traders like opening many trades, and I would say like hundreds of trades, especially those who like trading on Quickler, where all trades last 5 seconds, only like not less and not more than 5 seconds. So there you can have hundreds of trades per day. In my opinion, after a certain time, once you have gained enough experience, uh, so I don't think that I open more than 30 or 40 trades per day. So I would say on average 30 or 40 trades per day is more than enough, even less, even sometimes less. So this depends on your trading mode, and well, basically, yeah, it depends on your, like, say, money management and your risk appetite, because some people like the thrill of trading, and so instead of opening 10 trades in the amount of $50, they would rather open 50 trades in the amount of, like, I don't know, $10. I don't think there is like this. Well, I would say usually one of the main problems that traders face on the financial markets is called over trading. When people actually do open way too many trades, they just open excessive trades when they should already stop trading and shouldn't open any more trades. So yeah, this is like one of the main problems, and one of the main reasons why people lose money on the financial markets, because they just start trading and it is impossible for them to stop. So I would say if you kind of start feeling that you just always have this feeling that I should not have opened this trade, I should have stopped. So that's a very clear signal, a very obvious signal that you're over trading. So that's when I think you should stop trading, maybe for a day, or for two, something like this. Oh wow, why is this happening? So I gotta cancel this trade, CHFJPY, and I don't really see many many setups now. Guys, maybe I will go ahead and try this, maybe one or two more trades, because I just don't see many interesting setups, and I don't wanna like do over trading. I don't want to find setups when there is none. So AUD JPY. So okay, I want to give it a try, even though we have gone down quite a lot. So there might be a pullback, but nevertheless, I think the signal is legit. So from the strategy, so the simple moving average is crossed. So they cross here. The Heikin-Ashi color is red now, and the MACD line is also under the zero line. So that's 3 out of 3. What moving averages is that from Psych strategy? What is Psych strategy? Horizon strategy, or so we have the 5 SMA and the 22 SMA. So we have two simple moving averages in this trading strategy. We also have Friday trading strategy, where there are 3 EMAs, so exponential moving averages, with periods of 5, 13, and 55. But that's a little bit different story. That's a different story. Basic altcoin index, so Bitcoin. CAC40. All right. DEX in the downwards direction. And yeah, I'm hoping to find, hope to find maybe at least 1 or 2 more signals. So I don't want to trade just any kind of signal. I want a strong signal. So FTSE, well, I already have a trade on the indexes. So this DEX trade, which has a very strong correlation with FTSE, with CAC40 and other indices. So 20 seconds to go, 25. Platinum, Russell. Wow, what is this kind of signal? It's kind of signal for an uptrade. Well, 8 seconds to go, and all right, pretty safe. What? Did it close with a profit, or okay? So this one closed with a loss, and well, I hope that my DEX trade closes with a profit. So on this previous one, it just didn't go down enough. So this AUD NZD chart. 50 seconds to go. So I don't really want to cancel this trade. So let's have a look at, well, I would say that, so here I started here, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 winning trades, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losing trades. So had a good start. Then I had this a little bit of a losing sequence number 1, a winning sequence number 2, and then yeah, in the last few trades. So let's see how DAX closes. I hope that it still has a chance of closing with a profit. Just needs to drop just a little bit, just a few more pips, and this one closes with a profit on the last second. So yeah, AUD and ZD closed with a loss on the last second, and DAX closed with a profit on the last second. So that's the reality of the financial markets when you open trades for a short period of time. I would say 3 minutes. So normally when you trade for 2-3 hours, that doesn't really happen at all, or happens very, very rarely. Your account has 11K, but you get only 82% rate of return. I have 90%, 99, 87, 84. So these are the premium assets, and my current status is expert. So I enjoy all these privileges, all these 6 assets with increased profitability. Which country is active at what time? Well, basically, you need to check the time zone of every country. Like so the US markets are now active, and the European stock exchanges are also, or currency exchanges are also very, very active, just due to the fact that it is still early afternoon in most European countries, and it is morning in the US. And like I would say 5 hours back, it was the Japanese session, so the Asian session. Which is best to open trade, from starting candle or after second? Well, it doesn't really matter. And sometimes I would say my advice is to really not pay any attention to this fact. So it's not important at all. Like, you can open trades at, like, in the middle of a candlestick, in the beginning, in the end. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to be like it's not going to have a lot of impact on the results of your trade, because when you look at area chart, you don't really have any candlesticks. You don't really have beginning of a candlestick, end of a candlestick. So these things are a little bit, I wouldn't say imaginary, but they just don't play this big role. The market is continuous. The charts are continuous. They don't have any like breaks between candlesticks. But when we visualize the quotes with in the form of Japanese candlesticks, that is when we start that, because that is our psychology, and that is the human eye that starts noticing these like gaps, or these boundaries, these borders. But in reality, there are no borders. Everything is continuous, and like markets trade without any stops. So just go up, down, up, down. Okay, guys. So I want to stop here. I would like to thank everyone for your attention. And so once again, like one last thing that I want to, one last piece of information that I want to share is, in order to find out whether this or that strategy fits your trading style, you need to open at least, let's say, like 50 trades or maybe 100 trades with any trading strategy. And then you will be able to make a weighted like judgment or decision about this or that trading strategy. So thank you very much for your attention, and I will see you next Tuesday, I think. So thank you very much for your attention. Good luck in your trades, and have a wonderful evening. Bye bye.